Hey everyone, this Sega Genesis Model 2 has a problem. As you can see, when you hit the power button, nothing's happening. Normally these would light up, but if we wiggle this cord a bit, oh, can you see that? The lights are coming on for a second there. There we go. So we have a bad power jack on the back side of this. So let's take this thing apart and fix that. Luckily, this is a super easy fix. I picked up this Sega Genesis in Sioux Falls, South Dakota while I was on a road trip. And I only paid, I think, $5 for it without knowing anything about what was wrong with it. So this is a pretty common issue with Sega Genesis, well, at least with the Model 2 that I know of. Unfortunately, the solder joints break on that power jack back there, and you just have to reflow the solder for it. Super simple fix. And I did already test out the fact that this does actually read games by just holding the power jack in place. So we know this does actually work. It just needs to be reliable with the power. So luckily we do know this actually works. It's just, well, it needs a dusting, that's for sure, but it just needs that very simple fix. There's just a lot of dust on the inside of this thing. This is gross in here. You can see this bodge wire that was multiple bodge wires actually from the factory. Look at this just chip that was installed. Can you see all that? So this is very common with Sega Genesis consoles, especially with the later they are. Basically, rather than redesigning the board, Sega found it easier to just, from the factory, just stick stuff on here and run wires like this. That is actually how Sega did it. So that is not someone like me who just did a sloppy job. That was Sega's quality control back in the 90s. Come on out. There we go. I'm gonna give that a nice little brush off into the trash. I'm gonna blow this off with some compressed air. Oh wow. Look at these extra little bit of bodge wires on the underside here too. Okay, well, let's fix this loose power jack. And if you look close, you can see, do you see how that part's wiggling right there? See how that right there is not connected? That is the source of our problem. So all we gotta do is just reflow the solder to that. And we should be good, but I'm also gonna add some fresh solder on here too. And we can even reflow all of it just to make sure everything is nice and covered now. Okay. Now that should be good, hopefully for some time now. So let's put this all back together and make sure it is. Just clean some of that dust off of here. Just fur. Oh, we got just junk down in there. That looks like that's a potato chip in there. Can we get that out? Oh my God, look at all that's coming out of this. Oh, look at that big piece. That's a giant dust bunny. I think there's more still in there. Let's keep going. That has a whole dust family. It's not even just a single dust bunny. That is disgusting. Ugh. Use some isopropyl alcohol in there. All right, we should be good now. Let's throw this all back together. I'm just gonna jump to this magically back together. Okay, we're all back together. Got that plugged in. Let's hit the power button. Oh, it help if I hit the power switch on my surge protector. Okay, now that my power switch on my surge protector is on, now let's hit the power button and we have red lights. All right, complete, done. Perfect, now we have a fully working Sega Genesis Model 2. Sean has rescued another piece of tech. All right, well, thank you guys. I hope this was entertaining. I know this is super quick. I could probably clean up this case a little bit. I could probably get in the cracks here and just give this a nice little cleaning here, since this was just a quick little fix. Get all up in there. With as much crud was actually in that cartridge slot, I'm actually impressed that this still read games, and its only problem was that bad power jack. All right, there you go. Quick video. Sega Genesis is done. I know we didn't have a cat appearance, so I'll just bring back this Polaroid again. There you go. There's Daisy. All right, goodbye. I appreciate all of you as always.